Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Thursday morning, I think it's the 20th, maybe. I'm not sure. And I'm in I think I'm in the Jefferson National Forest, or I don't know. I'm just below the Blue Ridge Parkway, just outside of Roanoke. I was really sick yesterday. I got to the shelter yesterday at 1 and fell asleep within 5 minutes at the picnic table. I had a fever because I was really chilling bad, and it was hot outside yesterday. I put up my tent and went to sleep at 1:30 and stayed in my tent, except to go to the bathroom once. I was in the tent till 8:30 this morning and felt pretty bad. Feeling much better today. I actually got up and had breakfast and starting on the trail. I'm heading to the next, I can't remember the name of the shelter I'm going to, but it's about 7 miles. I'm not going to go too much today. I'm still feeling kind of weak, but I feel a lot better than I did yesterday. Finally ate something this morning. I didn't eat all yesterday because I felt so bad. This morning, I met some trail angels and they gave me some chocolate. The folks from the Roanoke Appalachian Trail Club were out hiking the trail, just being nice to hikers, and I tell you what, that's a cool thing. It really is. You know, they always say the trail provides. Well, the trail provides, the Lord provides. I'm not sure which one it is. I think we have the trail because we have the Lord. Anyway, I'm gonna be heading up the trail about 7 miles today. Gonna eat my chocolate in a few minutes. They were giving out oranges and chocolate, and I chose some chocolate. So anyway, I'll talk to you later up the trail. I hope you have happy trails and have a blessed day, because I sure am.
Yeah. And I've been maintaining the trail for almost 5 years. We go out once a week with a crew, just wherever it's needed. You know, we have people that will call us and say, hey, you need to work on Hay Rock, or you need to work on McAfee Knob, and so we just go as needed, and we have all these projects. And I've actually helped tear a bridge down and rebuild a bridge in one day.
Wow.
So we just whatever they need.
What forest are we? Or am I at a forest or am I at a park? I don't even know where I'm at right now.
Is this Jefferson? Well, you're on the park. The Parkway runs right up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is Park Service.
Park Service.
This
yeah.
is Park Service. Okay.
There's so many, you know, Park Service, Jefferson National Forest. It's like I don't. I'm just hiking. I don't care. Yeah, but yeah, the Parkway is real close.
Let's see. So once again, Cherokee Rose.
Cherokee Rose.
And then
Nose Runner.
Nose Runner. I was thinking Snot Rocket. Sorry. Nose Runner. And then Caroline. Caroline. Possum.
I'm Bob.
And Silent Bob. And it's not. I'm giving him Silent Bob because he just stands over there. He's like a secret agent, like a retired secret agent. He just watches and does stuff.
Go to Wilson Shelter, and if there's anyone else out there, we'll pass out more oranges.
There is a couple folks, and look what I got. I got some chocolate. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway,
Show the chocolate.
I did.
Okay, awesome.
I did. Hey, God bless you all. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I mean, I consider it a privilege to be able to come out and help you guys. I really do.
Well, it's a privilege to be out here, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
So listen, guys, I'm having a blessed day. I hope you are. And I'll talk to you up the trail. So I was coming up the trail, and there's this, which you really can't tell, but it's probably about a 30 foot tall promontory at the end of the mountain, I guess. And up there is a little memorial. And I've already been up there. I will show you the memorial in the next part of my video. It's pretty cool. So let's head on back down the trail. I'm eating my chocolate and enjoying this absolutely gorgeous day. It is so pretty out here. This is the kind of day that when you dream about hiking the Appalachian Trail, this is the kind of this is what you dream about. I think it's just Nice, not too many giant hills, just rolling hills. Nice trail, easy hiking. It's not all like that, but you take it where you can get it. I'll see you at the trail. Hey, I've been meaning to do something for a while. My friend Brad is back in Tennessee. Hey, Brad. He was asking me some questions. He asked me, he says, "What's that orange thing on your backpack?" And that is my Inreach Mini. That's a satellite receiver. It keeps track of where I'm at. Every day I send a message out to my family, letting them know where I'm starting, and then I try to send one at the end of the day, letting them know where I end up. And then if I get in trouble, I can hit the emergency beacon on there, and I can get help. Let's say, I fall down a hill or something like that, which will probably happen eventually. Hope not, but it probably will. Anyway, yeah, it kind of helps you to get out of trouble if you need help. So it communicates with satellites, the Iridium system, and then they can send search and rescue out for you. It also connects to my phone, so I can send regular messages over that. They get kind of expensive. I only get, I think, like 20 or maybe I get 40 messages a month. And then those messages where I send out letting folks know where I'm at in the morning and at night, they're included on my plan, which is like, I think I pay $24.95 a month for the service. And then an extra, I think $20 a year, something like that, I spend for some search and rescue coverage because it gets really expensive when they have to come out and find you. And you can get charged many thousands, many tens of thousands of dollars for them to get you or your body out of the woods. So what I carry on my backpack, you really can't see it, but I've got my cook kit in the back, my poop kit in the back, and my water filter all back in the back, and my pee bottle. I carry all those in the stretchy part of my backpack. Inside, I've got my sleeping bag on the bottom, and I have my it's in a waterproof bag. Some people just put it in there. I've got my whole pack. I've got it lined with a big compactor bag, like a trash compactor bag, a plastic one. I use that as my liner. And then I've got my sleeping bag in the bottom in a waterproof bag because I don't want to get it wet. And I've got my puffy, I've got my clothes. They're in another waterproof bag. And I've got all my other things like my my first aid kit, my medicine, various little things you need, like I don't know, extra patches and stuff like that in case you need to fix something with your pack or with your tent. I've got those in there also. And then I've got my electronics bag, which is in a waterproof bag also. And what I carry in there is my 20,000 milliamp battery charger. It's a backup battery that'll last me probably 4 or 5 days. I don't know. I've not really had to use all of it yet. And then I've got the charging block for it. I've got like a 30-watt charging block because you need a big one because to charge with, it weighs a couple ounces. It helps to, because when you get someplace where you can charge, if you have just one of those little 5-watt iPhone chargers, they won't charge it. You'll get up the next morning and you won't even have any more charge on there. So I carry that. It's, like I said, it's about 2 ounces. Then I carry my an iPhone wire and then one extra wire for charging everything else because it's got like a it's like a 3-in-1. It's got a regular USB charger or connection on one end, and it's got an iPhone and a micro USB and a USB-C port on the other end for me to charge up my other electronics. And I can plug that into my battery and I can charge overnight. Or if I want to watch a movie and I've got some service, or if I've downloaded something. I listen to a lot of podcasts on the trail. I especially like to listen to Mighty Blue on the Appalachian Trail. and Addressing Gettysburg are my probably my two favorite podcasts to listen to also. And I listen to the Gettysburg podcast also. I'm a history nerd. And I listen to History Hit. Then I'll listen to some true crime stuff also. But sometimes those get pretty depressing. If I wanted to get depressed, all I do is look at Twitter or look at Facebook. And I can get depressed. It doesn't take much. So up here I've got my water. I carry, up until now I've been carrying 1.75 liters of water, but I switched over to 2 liters because the water is not nearly as much up here as it was in Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee. Sometimes you can have 7 or 10 miles between water sources. So that should get me between the water sources. I filter my water in these big smart water bottles. A lot of, Nalgene used to be the thing to carry, but Nalgenes are heavy and they've got such a big opening. I can actually just, I'll show you sometime how I filter my water, but my water bottle, it works out pretty well. I usually have enough water to get me between places to camp. I've also got my chocolate with my fanny pack down here. I carry my phone in there, I carry my earplug or my earbuds, and just some snacks. I've got hip pockets on my backpack that I put stuff in too, but I tend to not carry as much stuff in there. They're kind of a pain to get open sometimes. But stuff I'm not worried about losing, I'll put into my fanny pack. Because if for some reason it does drop out, it's not the end of the world. I do have my phone in there in the very front, but I'll know pretty quick if I don't have my phone. I know some folks like to be away from everything and not using electronics. Some folks do like to use electronics. I'm kind of both. Sometimes I like to be away from it all, and sometimes I like to still see what's going on. So look what's out there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh, I don't think it'll show. Let's see. There we go. That's the Roanoke Valley. That's probably Troutville, I think it is, way out there. Anyway, Interstate 81's out that way. And that goes all the way up through Virginia into Maryland. It goes all the way, I think, that's north. It kind of follows the Appalachian Trail, I believe. It goes as far as almost to Knoxville before you get on 75 and head southbound. That's to my west. To my east, well, I'm kind of going at a north. I'm almost going east right now, I think. So that's kind of northeast from me. To my southeast is the Blue Ridge Parkway, which I think is just over the mountain, probably like a half mile, maybe a mile, something like that. So I'm not very far from civilization. But in order to get there, you kind of have to walk up the trail and follow a road or follow a trail that goes over to the Blue Ridge Parkway. Look at these pretty flowers right through here. They're even on the ground waiting for me. So anyway, I'm gonna keep on heading down this trail. I hope you have a blessed day, because I sure am. Since I have my trail magic, the trail really does provide. All right, I'm coming up on Black Horse Gap here, which is here at the Blue Ridge Parkway. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna carry that. It's funny, I was looking for my cross I had from my Nicaragua mission, and I couldn't find it. And now I guess I'm gonna have a cross. That's a lovely thing. God really does provide. So this is Black Horse Gap. I think I'm gonna go, I guess the trail heads that way. I'm gonna walk over here for a minute. Stand on a paved road for a minute just to see what it feels like. I think the nice folks I met from the Roanoke Appalachian Trail Club, this is where some of them parked. They come down the trail. It sure is pretty out here. Let's walk across, see what's out here. I guess there's an overlook, but I gotta go down to it. And it's off the trail, so that'll make a wheel. Anyway, that's Montvale out that way. I don't think we can zoom into it, but there's a big tank farm out there. Bunch of oil stuff. So anyway, I'll see you up the trail. So I'm not sure if I'm in Roxylvania or not, but it's kind of rocky up through here. It's this little gravel though, it's not hard to walk on, but there are plenty of rocks. Pretty cool. Finally got to the top of this rock hill. Look at all the pretty flowers and the pretty trail going down this rocky. It's nice rocks though. It's a little slick with the pine needles, but otherwise looks pretty good. It's hard to videotape and walk on those rocks at the same time. Anyway, isn't this a pretty trail? All the pretty flowers. Nice soft trail. Pine needles. It smells nice out here. Man, could this get any better? Hey, now I'll come up on Montvale Overlook. Look, there's a picnic table here. We sit and eat. Look out there, look how pretty it is. That's the Highway 460 down there going towards Lynchburg. And the really cool thing that's up here is a trash can. I can get rid of my trash, and that's always an exciting thing. That's less to have to carry. And that's going to be my friend in a few minutes. I better stop videoing right now so I can get rid of my stuff. So I'm next to this really cool wall. It's about, what, 20 feet tall? 25 feet tall, and you turn around, you look out that way, and look what's out there. Isn't it pretty? You even have flowers. And that's where I just came from. And that's where I'm going. So one of the cool things up on this big giant wall, which is probably built by the CCC back in the 30s, was there's a pipe. I guess it's a drainage pipe from the Blue Ridge Parkway that's up above. And if you look at the plants, you can see them blowing a little bit. There's a cold wind if it's blowing down the pipe. Oh, it feels so good. I guess it goes up underneath there, so the ground must cool it. It must be about like 60 degrees, the air blowing out of here. It feels so good because it's probably in the 80s out here right now. But one more cool thing you see on the Appalachian Trail. Let's keep on going. Hey, so it's almost hiker midnight. I'm here at the Blitz Gap Shelter. Only got in about 7-something miles today, but it's been a very nice day. I met a lot of nice folks here in the camp. Met several thru hikers that have actually done the AT before. Met some nice guys that were camping from they're from Pittsburgh, and they're in here doing a section hike. Met a young man that's going southbound. He's a Sobo from last year, and he's finishing out this year. I had a nice campfire, as you can see behind me, and got a little trail magic earlier. A guy came out of the woods. He looked like Kid Rock, and he had a backpack full of adult beverages that he put in the creek for us. So overall, it's been a pretty nice evening. Anyway, it's time to go to bed. I hope you have a blessed night, because I am, and I'll see you up the trail.